I think we can all agree that young people who are studying and then constantly checking their personal devices, that this can decrease their learning and make them feel obviously less productive. Researcher Larry Rosen talks about the fact that they find that people who are constantly checking have their stress levels go up, and then they can check more, and it creates a vicious cycle.
Imagine your typical middle school, preteen, or high school teenager studying. And here's how they study. We know because we've watched them. They will be reading, say, a part of their book, maybe a chemistry book or a social studies book. They'll read a paragraph or two, they'll read for a couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden you will see them leave what they're doing, leave the book, their eyes go over to their laptop, to their phone, to somewhere else. They self-distract or they are distracted. And then when they have to come back, they face what's called a resumption lag. There's a time period that it takes them to come back, and then they don't just jump back in where they left off in the book. They have to go back and reread the section again. So what we've starting to build up a picture is that kids who study and multitask or task switch back and forth end up taking longer to do the same job as they would if they just did it straight through. And what we also find is it adds a layer of stress because kids only have a limited amount of time to study. They would rather go play their video games or do something else. They only have a limited amount of time to study. If they're continually having to go back and reread, there's this sort of buildup of anxiety and stress that then makes them anxious and makes them even more interruptible. The anxiety probably comes from a combination of places. It comes from a recognition that they will never get the studying done at this pace, and also the competing impulse that they're having difficulty controlling that says, oh, I better go check Instagram to see how many people liked my picture that I posted. And so there's this sort of competition going on for focus and tend to what you're supposed to be doing versus distracted by what your brain is telling you to do.
Thank you for watching this video. We publish new videos every week, so if you enjoy this sort of content, please like and subscribe to the channel.